over the weekend, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, actually, it was on Monday. He capped a phenomenal season by leading the Oklahoma City Thunder to their first NBA championships, defeating the Indiana Pacers 103-91 in a gripping Game 7. Joining us tonight is Kenny Bamidele, basketball journalist, all the way from Ibadan. Kenny, I'm sure you also been having sleepless nights now because your favorite team, the OKC, they won. You called it, and you're particularly happy about that, I can imagine.
Yeah, very, very excited that OKC won. I called it, and the fact that they actually won it was really, I felt so cool that my team actually won it. I remember the 2012 finals against the Miami Heat. I was really heartbroken that we lost it. And even when there was a KD at that time, but nothing more could happen. But you just have to give kudos to this young core of players and how they've been able to do the unthinkable in the NBA finals. Winning the championship. Shai is just 26 years, finals MVP, regular season MVP, scoring title. He's in the same bracket with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, and Shaquille O'Neal. Only he becomes the fourth player to actually do something like that. So big ups to OKC. It was a well-deserved win for them, no doubt.
But a lot of people are still saying that this win is tainted somewhat because of the injury that happened to Tyrese Haliburton. If maybe, but does that take the shine of this win, or OKC don't care?
No, to be honest, I think Tyrese played his part. He still up in all through the playoff, even until when he got injured. But for us as a basketball player, it makes absolutely no sense to play knowing that you have an injury you have to take care of. It makes no sense. I've seen a lot of people praising the spirit of Tyrese. Oh, he's a dog, or great spirit, nice one. This is your health first. I know it's an NBA finals, but your health is very important. Now it's about to miss the entire of next season. The entirety of next season is about to miss it just because he wants to play in the Game 7. Hey, that is very wrong, by the way. If he didn't play, he wouldn't have aggravated his injury. Now it's Achilles. I feel so sorry for him, to be honest. Big up to Tyrese. Tyrese put his heart into every single game in the finals, even right from the playoff, from the game against Milwaukee Bucks they had in the first round, all the way to the OKC in Game 7. But it just didn't happen his way. I think I'm going to blame him rather than praise him. I will blame him rather than praise him for deciding to play in the finals, knowing fully well that you have an injury to take care of. Come on. You have other players. You can just become, you can be a source of motivation to your players. There is Benedict Mathurin, there is Pascal Siakam. See how you can cheer these guys up. Yes, you can do it without me. I think it's one of the reasons they lost, to be honest, because right from that injury, it brought down the momentum. It brought down the energy of the team. If Tyrese did not start the game with them, it's a different kettle of fish. I'm sure that Indiana Pacers would have, right from the start of the game until the end, they will give it a big fight. But right from that injury, that was they lost his spirit. But you just cannot take anything away from Tyrese. I must confess, one of the best players this season, but I'm just not happy with him deciding to play in the finals, knowing fully well that you have an injury to take care of. That is just what I have to say about Tyrese Haliburton.
Kenny, if I could quickly chip in, I think it'd be unfair on Tyrese, by the way. It was a separate injury. It was a torn Achilles. He was only nursing a calf injury, which is a different injury. But I think before he went off the floor, he was 3 of 3 from 4 attempts. It was a fantastic start, right? So, I mean, winning the NBA title is hard, and you want to give everything, even with the last, But I wanted to have a conversation, or ask you, because the conversation about how many games these players are playing, he has to come to the fore again. I mean, it's an 82-game season. It's crazy, because this season alone, Jason Tatum also got injured. Achilles is out of next season. Damian Lillard is also out of next season, I think. Now you can add Tyrese Haliburton, to that mix as well. And Adam Silver says, you know what, the money is so good that we cannot reduce the number of games. So I don't know what you make of that.
Yeah, on the other hand, to respond to the Tyrese Haliburton injury again, Tyrese was not 100% fit to play in the game 6, talkless of the Game 7. So he could have just easily stayed out of the game. Now, talking about NBA players playing too much games, they are being paid. These guys basketball is one of the richest sport is basketball. You are being paid to do that. I think that has been the culture right from the start. That has been the culture. But maybe we can talk about the in-season tournament, because we know it started recently. The in-season tournament probably is also one of the reasons why we are having things like this, because, I mean, it's just meant to be a break and we head to the playoff, but now we have the in-season tournament where teams will have to compete and then, you know, you have to fight for the title. So I think maybe if they have to just scrap the in-season tournament and just leave it at the regular season. I mean, as much as a part of the regular season, I think that has also added to the players getting injured and all of that. I think Milwaukee Bucks won the last in-season tournament right there. Yes, they won the last in-season tournament right there. So for the players playing about over 80 games, I believe that that's what they are being paid for. Basketball is one of the richest sports. You are being paid to play. It's just like footballers saying they are fatigued and all of that. Bro, you're earning big money weekly. If they want to play, just playing football. Your health is very important too. I mean, these clubs have got very good, you know, structure in order to take care of your health. So I don't think we have to reduce the games because players are getting injury is part of the game, by the way. These players are getting paid, so they have to play for the money they're being paid for.
Wow. Big words from Kenny Bamidele. You are just saying play hard, play more, play 100 games as long as you're getting paid. That is what Kenny is telling us, that basically these players should go and sacrifice their youth and their energy on the altar of money.
The NBA just went into, I think it's going to a 10-year TV deal.
Yeah.
So, over 100 billion.
So there's much more money. And don't forget that the LA Lakers were just being sold for $10 billion, buttressing what Kenny said about how there's so much money in the sport. But thank you so much for coming through tonight, Kenny. Always a pleasure to have you on the show, breaking down the NBA Finals for us. We'll be seeing you pretty much soon, because don't forget the women's Afro basket also starts very soon in Ibadan. Thank you so very much, Kenny Bamidele.